Ever think about what's happening beneath those city streets? No, not the subway, I'm talking way down, the sewer system.
Out of sight, out of mind thing.
Exactly, but somebody's got to take care of it, and that's what we're diving deep into today. The world of sewerage maintenance technicians.
Not exactly glamorous, you might say.
You think? But that's the thing, it's way more interesting than it sounds. We've got a whole stack of resources from RoleCatcher about this career path, their career guide, and even their AI interview prep tools.
I'm intrigued already. What's caught your eye?
Okay, so get this. They talk about using these high-tech cameras, like mini submarines, but instead of the ocean floor, it's sewer lines.
Hold on, so they're sending robots down there now.
Basically, it's not just looking for blockages either. They're using sonar, advanced imaging, the whole shebang to check the pipes themselves.
Makes sense, catch those weak points before they become a major problem.
Exactly. It's like detective work, but instead of clues, you're looking for cracks and leaks. They even mentioned something called trenchless repair methods. Sounded super complex.
So, high-tech, even down in the sewers, huh?
And that's what I think is relevant to anyone listening, even if you never want to go near a sewer. The guide really pushes problem solving in this field, like constant unexpected challenges. You've got to think on your feet.
Right, blockages, collapses, who knows what else they're dealing with down there.
And that's the point. Not to mention, the guide made me realize how old a lot of our sewer systems are. This is only going to become more important as time goes on.
Absolutely. Aging infrastructure is a huge issue, and that's where those problem-solving skills become even more critical.
Exactly. It's not just about fixing what's broken, but about anticipating those future challenges, finding those long-term solutions.
Now, that's a career path worth exploring.
And this is where RoleCatcher's career guide gets really interesting. They break down this whole career path, sewage maintenance technician, into these stages, but it's not just like, oh, get better at fixing pipes.
Yeah, it's easy to think of a trade as just, experience equals better, but they highlight the steps along the way.
Exactly. So walk us through it. What are these stages and how do they connect back to, like, advice for anyone?
Okay, so they start with assistant technician, entry level.
Yeah.
You might think, oh, grunt work, right. But even there, the guide is big on observation, documenting stuff, learning by doing.
Which, let's be honest, that's how you learn anything worthwhile.
Totally. Think about your own career. How much was just you're watching someone else, taking notes, slowly doing more yourself?
So much of it, yeah.
And the guide emphasizes, even early on, these techs see a ton. The inspections, repairs, it's not just go fetch that wrench.
It's about the why, right? You're getting that foundation even if you're not the one calling the shots yet.
Exactly. And that takes us to junior technician. That's where it gets cool, skills-wise. They're analyzing the footage from those inspections we talked about, spotting problems, even helping make the maintenance plans.
Wait, so it's like sewer detective work now.
Kind of. Looking for clues, patterns, anything that could be a headache later on.
Yeah.
That kind of thinking, that's valuable everywhere.
Oh, totally. Data analysis, spotting trends early, if you can do that in a sewer system.
You can handle a spreadsheet, right? And here's where those notes from the assistant stage, they matter even more. Guide stresses how junior techs, they're the ones keeping those records accurate. Inspections, repairs, everything.
Which, oh my gosh, any job. I wish I'd kept better notes sometimes.
It feels like a pain, but that's skill, being clear, organized. That's huge and often overlooked.
So it's not just about knowing your stuff, it's about showing you know it, right? Being organized, communicating it all clearly.
That's the thing. And RoleCatcher, they take it even further with the senior technician level. It's about leading others at that point.
So like we were talking about before, mentorship, but from the other side, you're the experienced one now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They really highlight that in the guide, senior techs, they're often supervising, training new people, big picture stuff.
Yeah.
All those years of hands-on, the analysis, the records. Now it's about using that to guide others coming up.
That's got to be rewarding, seeing it all come full circle like that.
Right. And it makes me think about another resource RoleCatcher's got, those interview prep tools we mentioned. Because even if you're a whiz with sewer lines interviews, those can be tough.
Oh, tell me about it. Nerves get to everyone, no matter what the job is. So how does RoleCatcher help with that?
Okay, so they've got this thing called RoleCatcher Copilot AI. It's wild. You practice your answers, right? The AI actually analyzes what you're saying, gives you feedback, content, how you're talking, everything.
Wait, seriously? It's like having a coach right there with you.
That's what's so cool. And it's not just generic advice either. They've got a whole database of real interview questions, the kind companies actually ask Sewerage Maintenance Technicians.
So you're not caught off guard, you've already thought about it, but specifically for this field, right?
Exactly. Like instead of some canned response about what motivates you, you're thinking about it in the context of sewers. Your
Yeah.
problem solving, the attention to detail, all that stuff we've been talking about.
It's showing you get it, not just saying the right words.
Right. Tailoring your message,
Right.
proving you understand what this specific job needs. And that AI feedback, it helps you refine it all until you're nailing it.
Sounds like RoleCatcher is not just about getting hired, but about setting you up for success long term.
Totally. And that's what I think is so valuable no matter what you do. Whether it's sewers or something else entirely, those lessons, they matter. Invest in yourself, track your progress, find mentors, and learn to talk about your skills the right way.
Well said. It's been a fascinating deep dive, that's for sure. Who knew sewer maintenance could be so thought-provoking?
Right. There's a whole world going on beneath the surface, more complex than we realize.
And maybe, just maybe, a little bit inspiring too.